So which
one
kid
is yours?
None.
No one. Wait, you're a lost toy?
Get ready to go on a hunt for hidden clues about Toy Story 5 that were hiding in plain sight all along, right in the other Toy Story movies. Let's connect the dots and discover the secrets that link the entire Toy Story franchise, shall we? Oh yeah, Toy Story 5 is confirmed.
With no playtime?
Yeah, he told me himself. He's useless.
That's awful.
Such pretty hair.
That's right, the film is currently under development and fans are already speculating on the plot of the upcoming continuation. The latest update confirmed that viewers will see the return of both Woody and Buzz Lightyear, two fan-favorite characters that went their separate ways at the end of the fourth film. A lot of fans think that the conclusion of Toy Story 4 felt like the perfect ending to the franchise. It was emotional, it was heartbreaking, and more importantly, it felt like a real happily ever after for Buzz and Woody. And now Pixar boss Pete Docter has revealed that the sheriff and the space ranger will embark on yet another wild adventure. But wait, are they going on this adventure together? Maybe. We have another Toy Story, so Woody and Buzz are back, Pete told Variety. The latest Toy Story project we saw was Lightyear, a Buzz spin-off that was not as popular as the rest of the films. But Toy Story 5 isn't a spin-off, it's a direct continuation that will again focus on the oh-so-familiar toy crew. Pixar seems to have a lot of faith in this franchise, currently working on the 5th installment, and I seriously think they will continue the story with the 6th film. Maybe this will be the new Fast and the Furious. Do we really need these continuations? Well, it depends on who you ask. Some people believe the franchise should definitely go beyond its 4th film, while others claim the franchise should have stopped with Toy Story 4. What do you guys think? Either way, the film's happening, and we're receiving more and more updates lately. Updates regarding the plot are what keeps us excited, and to me, it just looks like this will be the new Toy Story 3.
Beautiful toys. I will explain everything.
The film never happened, but it had great potential. In 2004, when Pixar and Disney were separate companies, Disney was planning to do a sequel to Toy Story, but they were not really into this idea as the film would have been a direct-to-video home release. Disney fellas thought this is not a film that deserved a cinematic release. And for those not familiar, the first two Toy Story films were both given a cinematic release. The thing is, a lot of fans think that this would have been an awesome flick. First, the plot would have focused on Buzz Lightyear as he was malfunctioning. Because of this, his toy fellas would have sent him to Taiwan, the place where it was made, for repair. Not long after, they would have realized the plan was to take malfunctioning toys off the market, and then our favorite toy gang would have embarked on an adventure to save Buzz. Sadly, the film got cancelled, and even though the project had some repetitive storylines very similar to the ones in Toy Story 2, the main character would have been different as in the third film. It was Buzz instead of Woody. So it's only natural that Toy Story fans think the creators will use the recycled storylines of the canceled project for the 5th installment. Makes sense, right? But it feels right for Buzz Lightyear to be the main character because Woody's story is complete.
What are you doing?
You're in direct violation of Code 6404.5, stating all space rangers are to be in hypersleep.
The 4th installment gave Woody the perfect ending, and now if the creators give Woody new struggles and more difficult challenges, it'll feel like the ending of the 4th film never happened. The 3rd installment finished Andy's story arc, and the 4th one did the same for Woody. After a lot of struggles and attempts to find who he truly is, Woody is in a good place after reuniting with Bo Peep and becoming a lost toy. It'll make sense if the next film focuses on Buzz and gives him the happily ever after he deserves. Maybe Buzz will find a new home. Maybe he'll be the malfunctioning toy, and all the other toys would have to go on a mission in order to save him. Please don't judge me, but I think a movie about Woody would feel like a repetitive plot, and I seriously think that his story was already told. I am, however, happy that he'll be back in the 5th installment, and we're likely to see a Buzz and Woody reunion. Oh, sorry, not likely, but definitely. Before we continue with this clue-finding adventure, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the notification notification bell. By doing so, you won't miss any of our future videos where we unveil more Toy Story mysteries. Keep the conversation going by leaving a comment or two, and let's solve the puzzle together. What we know for sure is that Toy Story 5 will have a surprising plot.
Commander Alonso, sir! All quiet, nothing to report.
Excellent, Lightyear. Come on, we need you back at Star Command.
This was already revealed by the Pixar CEO Pete Docter. Following the big announcement, he shared more pieces of info regarding the story of the film. In an interview with The Wrap, the big boss said that Toy Story 5 is going to be surprising, implying that the sequel has got some really cool stuff that audiences haven't seen before. According to him, they have been looking at them, the toys, a little bit, and they were definitely not planning to make more movies in the future. When we made the first Toy Story, we had no idea there would be a Toy Story 2. We were just trying to make this movie. He also confirmed that their plan is to take the story to unexpected places, which is exactly what they love about the creative process. This confirms that we should expect the unexpected. So, prepare for some very surprising storylines that'll likely keep us on the edge of our seats. This is all the creator had to say about the upcoming film. But if we go a bit back, we'll see that hints about Toy Story 5 were here prior to the release of the fourth installment. In fact, Toy Story 4 producer Mark Nielsen did an interview with comicbook.com back in 2009, where he shared that they, Pixar, treat their projects like it's the first and last film they're ever going to make, adding that they actually force themselves to make it hold up. The thing is, Toy Story 5 would have to undergo some changes, especially with its characters. Considering the conclusion of the fourth film, Toy Story 5 would have to change its main characters.
Just push it! Push it! Push it! Where's your kid now, Sheriff?
I don't think the film will undergo some major changes, but yeah, minor changes are necessary so that the fans could see a proper and, more importantly, an enjoyable direct continuation. The Toy Story franchise has been focusing on the same characters ever since the first film, but following the conclusion of Toy Story 4, focusing on the same main characters might be impossible. The third installment put an end to the toys' time with Andy, but all of the toys were still together. As you clearly remember, Bonnie's toys and Andy's toys end up in the same place, but at the end of the fourth installment, the two main characters go on separate ways and end up in different locations, which might be a bit of an issue when it comes to the plot of the upcoming film. As mentioned before, Woody and Buzz will reunite for Toy Story 5, but it's obvious that the creators will have to completely ignore the ending of the fourth film in order to reunite these two. Instead of doing this, the creators might choose to focus on a new group of characters, aka the Descendants. This makes perfect sense, and this way the film could serve as a new beginning, the beginning of a brand new franchise that uses the same name in order to gather a bigger audience. Maybe we'll see some supporting characters in the lead role this time. Who knows? What are your hopes for Toy Story 5? Let us know. That wraps up our exploration of the hidden clues about Toy Story 5 and the other Toy Story movies. We hope you enjoyed this journey through the connected world of Toy Story. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and until next time, keep your eyes peeled for the hidden gems.
I got jump